Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Saida, for all y'all who don't know, and this is All Things Sai. So I guess I should start off by just introducing myself and giving y'all a little background on why I wanted to start this YouTube channel. So again, my name is Saida. I am 30 years old. Hey, I'm a Cancer. Birthday just passed, June 24th. And basically I wanted to start this channel because, again, if y'all don't know, I have sickle cell disease, and this year has been really tough for me. And all of my 30 years, I have never spent damn near 10 months, 11 months back and forth in the hospital. Just pain crises, pneumonias, infections, half the time them not knowing, what the hell wrong with me. But a lot of people came to me and they told me that, number one, it doesn't look like I have sickle cell. And, some people might get mad, like, okay, so what do sickle cell look like, or blah, blah, blah. But I took that as a compliment, because people with sickle cell, if you know them personally, if you watch them just like me, you know or understand that they go through a lot. It's like a lot of pain. It's a lot of days in the hospital, a lot of medicine. So a lot of sickness. So for, people to constantly tell me, you don't look sick, you don't look like you have sickle cell, after I've been through what I've been through, that was like a major, major compliment. Number two, for the people that do know that I have sickle cell, they always tell me how strong I am. They always tell me how, they admire me. I inspire them. It's always positive. Of course you got the negative that I don't pay attention to. I'm like a very positive person. And on top of being sick, I am in a lot of things. Like, I have my own lash business and brand. On top of I have a job that I work full time. I'm in school right now trying to better my degree so I could get more money. And I decided to do a YouTube channel. It's just a lot. I just always like to stay busy, even though sometimes I do feel overwhelming, because it might be crazy, because I'm a big procrastinator. So for me to be in all this stuff and, dealing with a lot of stuff, I'm a procrastinator. So sometimes I'm like, oh Lord, please give me more hours in a day. So that's another reason why I decided to start this. And, people think I'm interesting. I don't know why. I wouldn't say that I'm boring, but, people think I'm interesting. So I created this channel to give y'all an insight, a peep, into my life, the things that I do on a daily basis, things that I get into. If you follow my page on Instagram, which is king_Sai, you'll see how goofy I am, how silly I am. I'm rarely ever mad or upset. And when I am, I really am. But I like to have fun. I like to dance, even though I can't dance. I like to sing, even though I can't sing. And I support. I am a big supporter. I support a lot of people. I support a lot of things. Even if I try you out once, and if you're horrible, I might not try you out again. But I do support. And it's mainly not to, you want people to support you back, but I don't do it just to, let me support her so she can support me. I just support people because that's me, I had posted on something else before that support and, just like supporting people helps a business grow, helps event grow. You can't get to where you want to go, or get to the top, without having somebody backing you, without having some kind of people backing you, without having some kind of people supporting you. So it might be 1/3 of it is you, is your promoting, it's your product, but the 2/3 of it, the rest is people buying it. You know what I'm saying? People supporting you, people spreading it, people just like backing you. So I hope that I get all the support that I want, that I need. And if I don't, I'm still just doing it because it's fun. And I know that I'm interested, and I know it's things that people want to see. And, I get a lot of behind the scenes comments on, just keeping up the good word, keep it inspiring. So I just want to let people in to let them know that my life is not all about, my illness. It's not all about me being sick or me, going to the hospital or, me with my blood transfusions. It's like sickle cell plays a big role in my life, but it's not my life. And that's the point of this video. So we about to get into what I was promoting, which is I had a suggestion that y'all wanted to know, or some people wanted to know, how I got so thick. So if you didn't see me before this, and you might say, she's skinny. I was super, super, super skinny. Like, I mean, a twig. Like, I remember being 110 pounds, and I'm in my 20s. And when I would get to 115, it would be like, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then I made it to 120, and then I made it to 130. And then it was like, I would always say I want to be 120, and I got to 120, and I realized, damn, she's still skinny. And I want to be 130, and then when I got to 130, it was like, damn, I'm still skinny. So I actually gained. It doesn't look like it. I can show y'all, not for the creeps, but I got hips. I got a little butt. I'm not showing y'all. I got some thighs. I got a little bit more boobs, and I'm about 165. But it's all, I'm not going to say good weight because I'm going to tell y'all how I got it. But it fits me nice. And I'm 5'7.5", so 165 isn't that bad on me because I'm tall. Even though, according to the doctors, I'm obese, I'm overweight. But, so because, again, if you follow me for a long time, you my friends, family, you know that I always, even when when I was joking, I always wanted to be thick. And it was like, even when I was skinny, it was just slim, thick. That was like my obsession. And people used to always be like, you want to gain weight? Like I never heard of that before. Why you want to, gain weight? It's so many people that want to be thin and you want to be thicker. But it's just like, it's personal reason. Everybody want, if you want thicker and you want to be slimmer, that's your personal reason. I want to be thick. Like when I walk past, windows and cars, I don't want to look like no damn stick. I'm sorry. Like, this might be your goal, or that might be your goal body, but it's not my goal body. So, how I got thick? I got to show you one thing. It actually was a couple things. Okay, I'm back. So, where I left off it, because I couldn't find what I wanted to show y'all. How I got thick. So, it was really was a long process. I always joke and tell people, damn, it just took me to turn 30 to get thick. But it really did take me to turn 30 for a lot of things to start happening. I just feel like, you joke, be like, 30, goddamn, you old. But it took me to turn 30 to, like, my life is lit. I'm enjoying myself. Like, I gained some weight. It took me to turn 30 to understand more things. But how I got thick. So, like I said in the beginning, I was in and out of the hospital the entire year. It started November of last year, and I've been out the hospital doing good for about, this might be going on my 4th week, so a month. So November, I was in the hospital. December, January, February, March, April, May. I spent all of June. I came out for my birthday, for my sister's birthday and my birthday. I went right back in the day after. I was in the whole July, and I was in damn near the whole August until the last month of August. I went back in September because they let me out of the hospital in August. But the next day, I felt horrible, and I found out that I had pneumonia. So I went back in for a couple days in September. So I've been out for a good 4 months, probably like the last 2 months of September, and the last 2 weeks of September, and this is about the second 2 weeks into October. So I've been doing good. But while I was in there, hospital food is horrible. And, being in there for months at a time, I never even noticed that they have the exact same menu every day. Every day is this set, that set. They had about 5 different entrees. They had pepper steak and rice. They had breaded fish. They had Parmesan chicken. They had meatloaf. And salads and like turkey sandwiches and stuff, and it just rotated every day for dinner and lunch. Breakfast was the best part because they had tons of pork bacon. You can make BLTs, it's pancakes, it's sausages, it's French toast. So that was the good part. But being in there all that time, you get sick. I get sick of eating all that food. So I would have my mom and my best friend who came up all the time, and I would have them bring me snacks. So, you know, sometimes they would bring me real food, but my craving was for snacks. And like I said, like, I think my weight is good weight and healthy weight, how it looks on me, but I got it in a bad way. So for about 10 months, and I was going to buy the 3 main items that, you know, made me gain weight, but because I am now out of the hospital and I'm trying to tone it up because I'm getting like a little gut, it was hard to decide not to buy them. So y'all, it's nothing crazy, but I wanted to buy them so I could show y'all. But then when I eat them all and that sugar goes straight to my gut again, you know, then it's going to be harder to break it off. But I ate snacks for 10 months straight, and the number one addiction that I had, that I went to buy it, but they didn't have the box. So it would be pointless because in a hospital, I had the box. So that was a sign from God. Don't buy them cookies, Saida. So it was 13 sugar cookies from McDonald's that my mom would bring me to the hospital every single day. Every day. My mom bought me 13 sugar cookies. And I mean, I harassed my mom. It was like, Mom, make sure you have she came up to the hospital one time without my cookies, and I was devastated. It would be in the middle of the night, and I would be asleep, and I would be snacking. Like, it would be crumbs on me in the morning, crumbs in the bed, and every night, around the same time, I would eat them all. And I would be so depressed. It would be 3, 4 in the morning, and I'm texting my mom like, Mom, I don't have no more cookies. Oh my God. I ate them all, and I'm like filling in a box. I'm like dumping the crumbs out. Like, it was crazy. McDonald's sugar cookies are like one of the best sugar cookies that I have ever had. And being in a hospital, you know, I think my shortest stay was maybe 4 or 5 days. But overall, it was 10 months. I ate 13 McDonald's sugar cookies. And at first, I didn't notice the weight gain. And other people did. Like, oh, shit, Si, you getting thick. So I didn't pay it no mind that it was the sugar cookies or, you know, the others. The second thing my best friend would bring me up would be, she would go to Tiffany's because my hospital was downtown. And she would give me this big-ass slice of strawberry shortcake. And if you know me, I don't really like strawberries because they're so tart, and I don't really like whipped cream. I just never like whipped cream. If you buy me a whipped cream icing cake, it's not going to get eaten. But in the hospital, when, you know, shit is limited, I was like, she bought it for me. I think the first time she brought it to the hospital, it was just like, I got you a snack. And I was just like, strawberry shortcake, whipped cream and strawberries. I'm like, oh, thank you, you know. The first bite into that Tiffany strawberry shortcake, I probably had, now I didn't have the strawberry shortcake as often as I had the cookies because Tiffany's downtown is in like a crazy spot. So it's hard for you to drive down there, find parking just to get a slice of cake. My best friend used to ride the regional rail, I think, from her job down to the hospital. And it was easier for her to walk to the store, grab cake, and come. So in my 10 months, I probably had about 10 slices, which is, I mean, I see that's not a lot, but it is a lot. And then, so on top of eating all the sugar cookies, and on top of eating all those slices of cake, my mom got me addicted, and I'm blaming my mom, I don't care. She got me addicted to Jolly Ranchers. So, it wasn't these ones. I just actually found out about the Awesome Reds. When I tell you this, awesome. Jolly Rancher need to pay me for advertising. All the red candy. Cherry, watermelon, strawberry, and fruit punch. Strawberry and fruit punch is lit. But I had the assorted bag. And just like, you know, it takes you longer to get through these hard candies. But just like she brought me the McDonald's cookies, these candies was clockwork. When I got down to about 5 or 2, Mom, I need some more. So at first she would go to the corner store and she would buy me like $2 worth or $3 worth. And they like, what, 10 cents a piece. So that's only like 10 or 20. No. So then she went to Walmart and she got me these. I don't even know how many is in this bag. But she actually got me, it's about, 60 pieces of candy in this bag for $2.50. She didn't even get me this bag. She got me the gigantic bag. So it probably was about 120 pieces. So I gained my weight from, before I went into the hospital, I was going to the gym. I had a personal trainer. His name is Ferrari. I'm sorry, don't kill me. On Instagram, his name is Ferrari So Hard. I'll tag him. He is a personal trainer for the stores, and my brother is actually like this. He trained me. He's one hell of a trainer. When I tell you, woo, he had my body tight and right at a cost. Like, I was crying every day, and I was walking out of there stiff, but my body was right. So I was going to him 2 to 3 times a week. And, you know, when I got there, it was basically like, what do you want to work on? What's your goal? How's your eating habits? Even though they was trash. And bam, let's go. So I was working with him. So I was gaining healthy weight and, you know, having my body form, you know, forming a healthy body. And I also was taking, I was drinking protein shakes. Now, I'll show you the protein that I was taking. So the protein I was taking was whey protein, 100% whey, which is like a key ingredient of what you need to gain weight. I got the strawberry flavor. And it is 60 grams of protein. So what I would do is I would make shakes. So, you know, go to the dollar store. They got frozen fruit in a bag. Or Walmart. They are also $1 too. And I would mix it with almond milk, because protein, the more protein is in a powder or substance, the nastier it tastes. So I would mix it. You know, I would get frozen strawberries, frozen bananas, frozen peaches. I would use almond milk, the sweet kind, to give it like a little better taste. And I would mix it up and I would make like a frozen shake. That's how I got my butt. So I was doing that before, you know, I got sick. And once I got sick and I had to cut back, normally when I get sick and I go to the hospital, snatches my weight like this. Like, my weight grows. So, like, when I would work out and I would be consistent and I would gain my weight, I would get my booty, you know, flat, stomach be flat. I'll go in the hospital for pneumonia or infection. And by the time I come out, I done lost all the progress. Like, you know, my shape might still be there, but all the weight that I gained would be gone. So, and that is what was happening when I first started going to the hospital. Like, let's say by January, February, I was skinny. And if I figure out how to post some pictures, like maybe when I do this, bam, it'll be a before picture that. But I don't know how to do that right now because this is my first video. But anyway, and I noticed, you know, I was getting skinny. So, but it didn't bother me because that was normal. That normally what happens. So it was just like, okay, when I got out of here and I get strong again, bam, I'm right back on my grind. But to constantly be going back and back and back and back and back to the hospital, I was like, I might have to just chalk it up. But, excuse me, when I started eating those cookies, eating those slices of cake, and eating these candies, I just lit. And when I tell you that, when I said it took for me to be 30, because I guess my metabolism slowed down because I've been at the hospital for like a month. My weight haven't gone nowhere. I worked out maybe 2 days. I told my trainer I was going to get back maybe November 1st. I'm getting back. I haven't worked out, nothing. And I haven't lost my weight, which is a good thing. But I do have to work on this because it don't look like there's nothing there, but trust me, it is. So, it wasn't nothing special I did, so I'm sorry if y'all sat down with a pen and piece of paper and tried to, you know, follow my steps. But I kind of gained weight the wrong way. But, like, tips that I would tell you. So, if you want to do what I did and you want to just start eating more snacks, cakes, and cookies, like, don't overdo it. Don't go get diabetes and then say, you know, your techniques cause me to be, no, don't do that. But I will say that if you want to start eating more things that make you gain weight, like bread and rice and potatoes and candy and snacks here and there, and I would say be very active. And then that might sound crazy because it's like, okay, you want me to pack on the calories and the pounds, but then you want me to work out. And this is why I say that, because when you work out, the body parts that you work out is where the nutrients and the protein and the fat, that's where it's going to go. That's what you're targeting. So some people might, be targeting their stomach. They want a flat stomach. Well, in order for you to make that fat turn into muscle, you have to work it out. So when the protein is coming in and the nutrition is coming in, and guess what? Guess where it's going to go? It's going to go right to your stomach where you worked it out at. You want a fat ass. When you drink all that, drink all them protein shakes and them 60 grams, let's say you do 120. Let's say you do 2 shakes a day. When they start going into your system and, the fat that is transferring into and the muscle that's when it needs somewhere to go, guess what? It's going to go right to the muscles that you've been working in your butt. So even when I was doing all the protein shakes and I had a real strict diet of eating like white rice and da-da-da-da, I was in the gym and I was working because guess what? While I was working on my thighs and my butt because I always really had a flat stomach no matter what I did. But guess what? Guess where all my weight gain was going to? Right here. So if you're going to do and pack on weight and pack on calories and eat snacks and, you're trying to gain weight, you got to work out too because it's going to take, you want to hour shape, you want to bottle shape. You don't want this. You don't want to pack on all them calories and then you looking like this, fat and straight up and down. So work out, count your calories. I had an app that was counting my calories. Like, you punch in how much weight you want to gain and how many months and it'll tell you, put in everything you're eating. And by the end of the day, when I first started out, because I have a problem with not really eating breakfast and eating a bunch of snacks, chips and stuff for lunch. And then I will eat a big, dinner, even if it was healthy. But that wasn't enough calories, first of all, of what I needed for the day, period. And it definitely wasn't enough calories to gain weight. Because once I'm packing on all that food and stuff at night, guess what? It's not enough. So my body is burning it up. Because that's all I had for the day. So you definitely gotta eat more. Some people think, cutting down on meals. No, your body needs all that energy and nutrients and stuff to burn the fat. So eat more. If you eat and if you're trying to gain, work the spots that you want to go to. Now, I'm not saying I don't want y'all to be out here with a flat stomach, big ass thigh. And then you got all this fat jiggling on your arms because you're not working out your arms. So you got to do it evenly. But if you want to focus more on, but if you spend an hour in the gym, do 40 minutes on your butt and your thighs and then bam, that's 20 minutes you want to work out your arms because you don't want flabs. But another thing is it depends on your age. It depends on how fast or slow your metabolism is. It depends on your normal body weight. Like if you've been, like me, I've been a stick all my life. I've been no more than 110, 115 all my life until I got into my mid-20s. And now I'm 30, it's slowly coming. So now that I know my metabolism slowed down and I think I'm actually at the weight that I want to stick to, I'll just start working out more. But it's a lot more things that goes into gaining weight and losing weight than just eating because you want it to be healthy. And although I gained my weight unhealthy, I'm turning it in, or I plan on turning it into healthy weight, with going back to my protein shakes, going back to my personal trainer, and on top of all that, my health. When you get into eating healthy and you get into the protein and you get into the vitamins and the nutrients, it helps out with other things. If you're sick, if, you might have diabetes, you might have, asthma, anything. It all starts with eating. Whether it's healthy or not, eventually you're going to have to start eating healthy. So if you plan on eating unhealthy, I might eat cakes, cookies, and chips like I did, and then I'm going to work out and get it, send it to the right parts, then bam, that's good. But you have to incorporate exercise, even if you're trying to gain weight. And this is the key thing. When you do exercise for gaining weight, you do not want to do a lot of cardio. Cardio sheds pounds. Cardio is for weight loss. And I found that out the hard way. Me and my cousin, we ain't no shit. We just gonna go to the gym. We thinking about getting thick. We eating, we drinking protein, and we there 3-4 times a week. But we on the elliptical. We on a treadmill. We on the bikes. Our whole workout was cardio. And I'm sitting here wondering why I'm still skinny. Like, God damn, I'm losing weight. I'm going to the doctors, getting on the scale. And I'm like, I've been in the gym all this time and I'm losing weight, even though I'm taking my protein. So I had to flip it. I had to do more of the weight machines, you know, to get the muscle and, you know, for your legs and your thighs and your butt and your, you know. And at the end, I would do cardio. So I could still, you know, stay in shape, you know, gain my weight, trim it and tone it. So also, you trying to gain weight, you in a gym, you drink a protein shakes, but if you spending 40 minutes on cardio and 20 minutes on the weight machine, you backwards, baby, you losing your weight. So you have to do more research than just coming to my YouTube channel because it's more that goes into gaining weight. So we are near the end of my first video, and I'm proud of myself because I didn't have to take 50 takes. So the challenging part will be the editing and uploading. So that's what I'm about to do now. I really hope you enjoyed my first video. I'm gonna try to post at least once a week and maybe more if I get more time. But I definitely want y'all comments. I want your recommendations. If y'all have any suggestions, if y'all have any topics y'all want me to talk about, if you want to know something personal about me, I'm a very open person. I'm not scared to share anything. I'm not scared of anything that I've done. I'm not ashamed of nothing. I don't know how you put it. I'm just real open. So let's say you want me to talk more about my sickle cell. You want to know more about it. That may be my next video. You know, you want to know, hey, you know, you dress cute, or where you get this shirt from, or, you know, I Birkin shop, but I wish I would spend my money on, So if you want to know about that, maybe you want to know where I get my sneakers from. Maybe you want to know where I work at. Maybe you want to know what my degrees in. My channel is called All Things Sai because I am here for all of your questions. What do you want to know specifically about me, my family, anything I'm going through, my friends, whatever you want to know. I am really, 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 really open to talking about it. And that's what this channel is for. So please leave your comments. Please leave some suggestions. I'm sorry. Please let me know if it's anything you want me to talk about next week. If it's anything you want to know more on. I promise I don't get easily offended. Nothing like that. So if you want to ask me something about maybe my illness or something, but you don't know how I'm going to take it, just ask. Only thing you can do, you know, I can say yes or no. I could talk more in depth or not. So with that being said, I hope everybody continue to have a great Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed my video. So hopefully I can add some, you know, music and stuff and get more into it.